Yes, I'm back. No, Steve, we don't want you back. Back in the kitchen. Now, this is a bit of a... I wasn't going to do a video for at least 6 months. I was going to take 6 months off all the channels. Anyway, let's sit down, because I'm not as young as I used to be. And I won't show you what I've got for you. Things have been great. Few health things, but... Hey, Steve, we can't see you. Why are you sitting down? Because I'm an old fart. Things have been great, a few health issues, but I'm not going to blah, 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 because the last video I did tell you a few things, and there was a few comments. We don't tune in to know about these things. Anyway, even this channel, we've tuned in to see the food. We don't want to know about you. You can blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Anyway, everything's okay. Weather's a bit grim. It's a bit windy. I'm Englishman in Malta, by the way. Link below to all the channels and the travel. I'm still doing Sri Lanka and Liverpool. I went off to Bratislava for a few days, just a couple of days, for 15 quid Ryanair. Beautiful place. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't expecting much. I looked for a hotel with a pool, and I thought, that'll do me. But it was lovely outside along the lake. It gave me an idea, because I've got these cruises. Anyway, this is a food channel, Steve. I went into the local place, Cola, I think it's called Cola. It's only a little mini market shop near the church here in Balzan. I went to get some bread, and you know what I found? Hey, it's still going, because I don't know about this now. It started, this GoPro, to go blank without even telling you, like a little red light or anything. Anyway, I went into the local place here, went to get some yogurt and a bit of Maltese bread and things like that. And you know what I found in the freezer? Ahh Bistro.
Ah, Bisto.
Now, being an old fart, I don't have many young people, because I saw from 50, small amount of people from 50 to 60 to something is the big majority, and most of you watch on TV, so that might be why I don't get a lot of subscribers, because I know it's hard to subscribe on a smart TV. Anyway, I noticed this Ahh Bistro classic cottage pie. I know it's going to be crap. I like to make my own cottage pie, and when I was young, as many of you old farts would know, that was a traditional thing to have cottage pie. And another thing, cottage pie and shepherd's pie, and every time I do a video, I've done 2 videos on that, people explain to me about why a shepherd's pie and a cottage pie, and even though I haven't mentioned anything about that. Anyway, 200. Let's start. You did too much blah, 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 Stephen. That's why we tune off. To cook in a microwave or cook in an oven. Of course, take the outer wrapper. Now, how many people would forget to take that? Anyway, 180 and a gas marked 6 in an oven, or 180 centigrade. Remove the outer wrapper, place in the oven for 40 minutes. Better get on a bit. I'll put the oven on for a bit. But I'll put it on 180. Oh, let's put it on 180. Oh, okay, it's going 180. How long have you had that oven, Steve? About 5-6 years, or more than that, and everything's gone wrong. I bought Bosch because I had Bosch in the other place for 25 years, and nothing happened to it, and that was great. Bosch. The oven's gone, the dialer's gone, the timer's gone, the Bosch microwave is going haywire, and I've got this Bosch, which I hate, the hob. It's all scratched. It's supposed to be anti-scratch. It's all scratched, and I can't find how to work it. Anyway, Steve, we don't want to know about that. It's Ahh Bistro traditional classic cottage pie. Cottage pie with minced beef and onions in a rich, thick gravy, topped with mashed potatoes. My favourite. If I ever die, guys, and you're about, I want in the coffin mashed potatoes. I was brought up, you remember Desperate Dan? My plate was a Desperate Dan with a mountain of mashed potatoes. And with Bisto gravy, Not much I can tell you about it. $3.49 with 100% beef. I guess the peas are not included, so I might get a few peas and throw them in. We could put some, as they say out here, mushy pies. 11.5 minutes in the microwave. Hey, we could do it sooner, but 40 minutes in the oven. Serving suggestion in small letters with pies. I think that, but I think oven is better because it gets a bit crusty on the top. That's about it. I want the price, $3.49. What's that? About €3. €3.49. Because I'm Englishman in Malta, by the way, in this beautiful sunny glum. I think it might rain again, but the rain has been that sort of brown rain we get here from the Sahara. $3.49 is about €3 sterling. Tell me in the comments what price you get it for, if you get it. Is it new? It's supposed to be. He put the price 50 cents off and he stuck the price on top of it. That's what they do here. 50 cents off sterling. So I got it for $3.49, which is about 3 sterling. I guess you get it a lot cheaper there. For the best results, oven cook, I'll see. As what Englishman says, all appliances, they're guidelines only. Microwave, oven, allow tray to stand rigidly. Do not reheat once cooked. Hey, I'm reading small writing now, guys. I finally cracked what was wrong with these, but I'm doing a Jack Dugworth.
Hey, Alan. Thanks, love.
Right, my Betsy. 'Tis months since we had a roll in there. So you serve 'em up, wench, and let me and thee get at it.
Oh!
You remember Jack Duckworth with the glasses? This morning I got up, put the glasses on, and the lens fell out. I thought, what the hell's going on here? I couldn't find the screw anyway, so I found the opticians. They said there's no technicians till Monday, so I'll have to go and have it technicised. Is that a word? So, Steve, you want to look inside? You're still blah, blah, blahing from the old days. Oh. It's plastic again. Am I going to die? Remove the film. It's crystallised on the top. Nothing much to tell you. The ingredients. Mashed potatoes, 53%, with turmeric. Mashed potatoes with turmeric, but to give it a bit of a colour probably. Yeast extract, white pepper, minced beef, gravy 47%, minced beef 14%, onions, modified starch, celery, flavourings. Anyway, I'll try and find a list and I'll put it in because there's about 100 ingredients. Bisto gravy, that's it. And I thought it might be, we say a word here in Maltese, scadut, meaning out of date, because I saw it in the oven, just poked at the back. And I wondered, do any Maltese people watching the channel, would you buy this? Would you make it? It's not much. It's a dinner for one. I can't imagine this is, serves one. So it's a sitting watching the football. You want something to eat and you just bung it in the oven. But 40 minutes is quite a while. But oven is better because you get that nice burnt on the top. Put it in the oven. Close the door. Back in 40 minutes. Intermission. It's going all right. It's only been about 15, 20 minutes, something like that. So, but I saw this in the got me going. I thought, shall I share with you? I was just fancy to have a classic. Normally it's very, very easy to make cottage pie or shepherd's pie, whatever you want to do. But I thought, well, I'll have a go at that. And then I said, go on, I'll do a video because I wasn't really happy about the way the channel was going. I got up to 1,000 subscribers. Long story short. It didn't get anywhere. They said, you don't have enough watch time to be monetized, because the only way really, not because of the money is peanuts, but to be monetized, you get pushed with YouTube, because obviously they're making it, even though they put adverts on this, I've noticed here and there, not supposed to, but you get pushed a little bit then. So I don't know what to do. What do you think, guys? Tell me in the comments. If it gets a decent viewing, I might carry on and share it once a month like the other channels. I've got the travel And I've got English, I'm Englishman in water, by the way. Dull, horrible day. Oh, it's raining. Just started raining and spring. It's like that, but the trouble is you clean everywhere and it's that brown rain from the Sahara. Anyway, I looked in the cupboard. I thought, shall I clean up, make a few videos, clean up what I've got, and then decide if it gets any views. I think you just have to be lucky in YouTube, because I've seen worse channels than mine, because I'm not that great, get 10, 15, 20,000 or 30,000 views. I don't know. This is Begilla, by the way. I got this in the cupboard. I do this every so often. I do it for the family. I do like a tub, because you can make about 10 tubs out of this. It's about a kilo for €2. Very, very cheap. Steve, how do you make it? So easy. Boy, first of all, you soak it overnight and change the water a couple of times, because this is quite clean, but sometimes it can be quite dirty. Because this is like dried beans from the fool. They call it fool. I think it's a different type of fool. Anyway, I don't know about that, but the bean is there. The farmer can buy it from the farmer's market in Ta'ali. I think it used to be €1, but this one was €2. It's quite big bag, so it was €2. Soak it overnight, change the water a few times, boil it with parsley, garlic, loads of garlic in there, salted water, but I use a stock, and I've noticed lamb stock. So if you're vegetarian, don't put any, just put salted water in it. And then if you know about your party, put some chili in it. Traditionally there's some chili in it, but you don't have to put the chili in it. Mash it up. Maltese leave it a bit rough sometimes, because I've had it barria. I didn't like it actually, the taste. It was quite chunky with the skins, because you have that sort of hard skin and you have to be a bit careful. But I put it in the food processor, whip it really, really fine, and you use it with a dip. I don't know if you've been to Malta, you've seen it, you've had it. I use a galletti. I've got this galletti. This is the big one, but there's different types of galletti. This is galletti, Maltese galletti. This is a big one. It's hard to use this as a dip because it breaks. This mostly you put tomato, sun-dried tomatoes or paste on the top, or you can just put the Begilla on it, but it crunches. But mostly they have a small galletti, and you take the dip, and that's Begilla and galletti. And I've got this in the cupboard, so I don't know. I'll be doing this spaghetti bolognese, if it's still, well, even if it's not in date. Best before, see at the bottom of tin. Oh, okay. Oh, it's out of date, but I'm gonna, out of date spaghetti bolognese. How shall I change it? I made it with cheese once on toast. Still good, even though it's last year's. I've got this bacon grill. This is August 25, so I've still got time. I found spam. Actually, I found spam. I've been looking for so long, and I found it at Smart Supermarket. Chopped ham and pork, and I was going to do lots of things with it. There's lots of recipes. I'll try that. That's very similar. Those are very similar together, those things. But spam is an old tradition. And I've got this. You know what? I forgot your name, mate, because from the northeast. He told me a traditional thing with yellow split peas. And I forgot all about it because things have gone on in life. And I know you're a subscriber on Englishman anymore. I don't know if you watch the food ones, but he told me a recipe about this with traditional northeastern dish with split peas. I know you have to soak them, you have to mash them. If anybody knows, tell me. Wasabi flavored cruise pies. I'll try this Japanese style. We're just out of date on this one, so I don't know how that one's gonna go. And then I've got anchovies. I was gonna do this. Oh, Maltese have got a thing with this. You make a sort of batter or like a pastry. I'll have to look into that. And it's supposed to be with fresh anchovies, but I was thinking, oh, I'll buy that. This is Co-op. And you put it in the pastry or the batter and you deep fry it. And it's like a traditional Maltese thing. So if any of you get any ideas, any recipes, spam, anchovies, wasabi is just like a snack, but perhaps we can mix it. Tell me about this yellow split peas if you're watching from the northeast. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but that's not unusual for me. Bacon grill. and spaghetti bolognese. Let's vamp it up a little bit. And this one is, you can't do much with it. I have noticed some people do a recipe with it, but anyway, I'm just make it and put it in a tub and freeze it and then I give it away, that sort of thing. Bacon grill, spaghetti bolognese. Anybody got any ideas? Tell me in the comments. We're still waiting for this. We've got another, what would I say, 40 minutes? We've still got 25 minutes to go with this, so I'll go and stand in the rain. I might do a quick one. On Patreons and members on YouTube, I'll do little videos, so if you want to see up-to-date things, what's happening to me, I'm still doing those on Patreon and members on Englishman in Malta. See you back in about 30 minutes. Oh, welcome back, guys, to the next thrilling episode of Englishman Foodie. It's been, oh, near as damn it, 40 minutes now. Oh yeah, it's browning, so let's switch it off. I'm doing an Ahh Bistro classic cottage pie bought from the local mini market here in the lovely island of Malta, which is raining, thundering, very dull at the moment. But it's 3.49, 50 pence off, which I don't think I got. About £3 something like that, with Bisto gravy. Now I was a bit, let me get this out. I was a bit peeved because I thought the gravy was going to be separate, but it's not. It must be in it. Oh, it's floppy. Oh, it's floppy, the thing. I put it under the grill for a bit, and I think I wasn't supposed to, because it wasn't browning. Anyway, if I die of plastic what do you call it? I wanted to brown this a little bit because it's brown on the top here, and it wasn't browning after 40 minutes, so I thought, hey, let's put the grill on a bit, but I think it melted a bit. Am I going to die of plastic poisoning? It's very hot, and it went all floppy. I'll leave for 1 minute. What am I going to do for a minute, guys? It melted. Did it melt? Nah, it's all right. Inside is all right. 1 minute. I know what I'm going to do. 1 minute. Well, why do you go blank on me? This is a local brew here in Malta. Just, and this is the glass. I cadged this glass off Farsons. Farsons is a local brewery here. I went and gave him a sub story years ago, and he gave me half a dozen glasses of different types. He said, "Oh, I don't think we've got any glasses." He came back with half a dozen from. I think they do these sort of beer fairs and things like that, and they give them away. And he gave me this. I did a video for them, so I put their profits up a bit. Anyway, cheers, guys. It's got to cool for 1 minute. Can do a Ahh Bistro. Little story while we're waiting. I love watches. I've got loads of watches, and I thought I was going in Valletta, and I thought I saw this little shop. Only a little shop with an old bloke in it, and really nice. I was talking to him for ages, and I said, "Oh, this, I don't know, this watch looks nice." It was perfect. The wrist and everything I liked on it, and it was about 100 quid. So no big deal. 100 quid. I know it's not a cheapo, and it's not an expensive one. And I was doing a cooking video. I don't think I showed it on the video because I thought, let me wait and see what works out. And I was shaking the pan. I don't want to do it now and all the numbers fell off. I couldn't believe it. Perhaps it wasn't done right at the factory. So I took it back, and he wasn't there, this guy. These two young girls were. They must have been, I thought, oh, he's not here. I forget what his name was. He gave him a card, and any problems, come back. I'll replace the battery free of charge. Thought, this is a lovely place. I'm gonna buy more of him. And I said, all these numbers have come off. She says, oh, no problem, sir. Come back in half an hour and have it ready for you. I said, but why did it happen? She says, oh, in Maltese ways. Anyway, half an hour later, I come back, and she said, oh, it's all done, ready. That will be 38 something. 38. it's only 6 months old, and the numbers fell out. She says, oh, I don't know. Here's the number. And it was the daughter of this bloke, hoity-toity. And she said, of course, it's abuse. You made abuse of it. And then I looked into it. It wasn't a little company. It's like they've got different places all over Valletta and Malta. It's a big company, and it was just as if it was a small. He might have started it, and then his daughter expanded it. Well, I said, if you're going to charge me 38, I'm going to just complain to the company. It's in Switzerland, the company, and I'm going to go to the trades. Oh, okay, sir. How many people would have paid that? How many people would have paid and got? Since I've got old, I've got cantankerous, or whatever the word is. Anyway, Cottage Pie from Bisto, from the little shop here, €3.49, about €3 sterling, with Bisto gravy. Ah, Bisto. Classic cottage pie, minced beef, 100%, onions in a rich, thick gravy topped with mashed potatoes. It's been in the oven for 40 minutes and the thing did melt a little bit, but it might have been my fault because I tried to brown it a bit. If you leave it 40 minutes, it stays white, not like them. I'm going to eat it in this. I'm not going to do any, I don't feel like washing up. And so serving suggestions, obviously like we used to do in the old days with peas. With pies, as we say in Birmingham. So let's give it a taste. I'm not expecting much. I know, girls, I know what you're going to say. Steve, you can make cottage pie, shepherd's pie, really easy with mince, onions, some carrots and things like that. Because I thought that was the way my old mum used to make it with carrots inside it. So let's give it a taste. I'm afraid there's a lot of mashed potatoes here, Bisto. It's still very hot. And look at that. It's just a slither of gravy with a few bits of mincemeat in it. Mash is nice. It's this dried mash. It's not real potatoes. It reminds me a bit of that tinned pie, Fray Bentos. It's like gravy with, it's gravy. It's a gravy that I would make to put on top of something. So sometimes I do like pork chops with onion gravy. I make a mean onion gravy. And I think that's all it is. My cottage pie is this big with the mince and the carrots and the celery, and it's got celery in it, but I don't taste it. Don't get me wrong, it's chemically flavored pie that you would say, it's not a flavor you would say I don't like. Creamy mashed potatoes with a very nice rich Bisto. I use Bisto, I think I've still got some. I got Bisto here. I use Bisto in a gravy with an oxo. That's a nice taste, guys. It's a nice drink, just. Sometimes I make a gravy, onions, loads of onions, with some parsley, Bisto and oxo cube, so loads of salt. Make the onions really nice, caramelized, that sort of thing. And then you put in the gravy and that sort of thing. I put garlic in it, but my old mum, she used to make a mean onion gravy, but she would never eat garlic. She didn't know, but when I did the cooking when we first came to Malta, she didn't know that I slipped in garlic. But it's something to say, we never grew up on garlic sort of thing. I like it. Don't get me wrong, it's a quick meal. €3.50, one person. Would you pay that? What do you think, guys? Tell me in the comments. Do you come across this? Is it? I'm gonna do it. What do you think the thumbnails? It should be alright like this, or like this one. Anyway, that's my foodie channel. I'm having a chisk and a traditional cottage pie. I'm getting a bit of hay fever, but that's life, eh? Nice taste. It's very similar to Fray Bentos sauce. Although the last one they said with the extra meat in it. I didn't spot it. I think I did it on this channel. Fray Bentos tins, you know those tins. I don't know. I would give it, I don't know, for a quick meal, eh? 5, 6 out of 10. Tasty, mashed potatoes, nice. All the things I like. But it's cottage pie with gravy, that's all.